the passion is alive. Previews and reviews, keeping you in the vibe. Player ratings coming in like a tidal wave. Lee Stephen TV, it's your football fave. Every match day we got the insight you crave. Diving into details like a deep sea wave. From kickoff to the whistle, we got you in the know. Lee Stephen TV, your football hero. We scream, we cheer, together we rise. Football's our language.
Hello, welcome to Leeds TV. This is your match preview of Plymouth and Leeds United at 12:30 kickoff tomorrow. How are you doing, Dad?
I'm good, mate. Yeah, I'm good. Sorry if you can hear noisy background. We've got two poorly granddaughters, haven't we, today? Two. I think it's been too hot, to be honest, for them, bless them. Right. Yeah, I'm good, mate. Yeah, last game of the season, mate. Final game of the season.
Yeah.
Make or break. Win this game. We crowned championship champions.
Yep.
So it's. It should be a good week to start the bank holiday weekend off.
Mm-hmm.
Let's start the bank holiday weekend off in style, shall we? We have got some injury news, but we'll touch on that in a minute. Rightly. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to share screen, mate. Right? Can you tell us where Plymouth Argyle are, please, as opponents?
23rd.
Yeah. How many points are they on?
46.
So, in theory, right, they're 3 points off of Luton, who are 21st.
Yep.
But they are what are the 14 goals behind Plymouth, behind Luton?
Yep.
So although they aren't physically down yet, they're down, aren't they? They're relegated, aren't they?
Yeah.
Because they aren't going to score 14 goals past Leeds United, unfortunately, for them anyway. And I've got a soft spot for Plymouth with your mum coming from down Cornwall end. So, it's been a bit sad, really. I think the biggest mistake Plymouth made was keeping Wayne Rooney in job for as long as they did.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Because if you look at the form league in the last 6 games, they've won 4, and lost 2. So they have picked up form.
Yeah.
They've just left it too little, too late, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Whereas Leeds United at this moment in time are currently
top of table.
how many points?
97.
So with 3 points, Lee, we can get to 100 points. Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Burnley can get to 100 points as well. So fair play to Burnley. They've kept with us.
Yeah.
And in fact, Lee, if you look at the loss column, Burnley have only lost 2 all season. We've lost 4.
Yeah.
So Burnley, not only are they going to, they could possibly finish second, but with 100 points, but they could finish second with the least amount of losses in the league.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's crazy. It's crazy this season. But the top 2 teams deserve to go up, I think, if you're in my honest, humble opinion, anyway.
Yeah.
So what we'll do, Lee, now is we will have a look at the form guide. So let's start with the opponents, Lee. Will you go through Plymouth's last 5 championship games, please?
Last 3 new against Swansea. 1-2-1 against Sheffield United. Lost 2-1 against Middlesbrough. 1-3-1 against Coventry. 1-2-1 against Plymouth End.
Right, Lee, do you want to go through Leeds' form guide for Championship last 5 results?
We won 1-0 against Middlesbrough. We won 2-1 against Plymouth End. We won 1-0 against Oxford. We won 6-0 against Stoke. We won 4-0 against Manchester City.
And that all but guaranteed as promotion, didn't it? That game with Bristol.
Yeah.
And that incidentally, the game if I can go back to this one, Lee, I just wanted you to do that before we did this, right? But that game there, where Plymouth bet was Sheffield United, right? That was the demise of Sheffield United, because before that game it was in their hands.
Yeah.
But that loss really hurt them, and then they've never recovered from that loss against Plymouth. That's why I thought I wanted to bring that one back up again. Solently, right? Let me stop sharing. Let me stop sharing the screen for a moment. Right. So, there is a bit of team news. So let me get this right so I don't get it wrong. Right. So Plymouth are without Brendan Galloway and Matthew Samalia. While Loney Darko Gaby can't play. Gaby can't play for them because his parent club's Leeds, obviously. Defender Giulio Pasqualillo was forced off at half time against Preston, making him an obvious out for the final game of the season. So the Leeds United are currently without Pascal Stroik and Sam Chambers. Smith is a doubt after missing Monday's clash against Bristol City due to a knee issue. Defenders Junior Fairport and Dan James are struggling with hamstring issues and face a late battle to prove their fitness in time for the final game of the season. I won't wish Dan James back, mate. Now, I won't. If he's got hamstring issues, don't rush him back. But we know what Farker's going to do. Joe Rothwell is set to return to the matchday squad, although Farker has confirmed that he will not be ready to start against Plymouth. So your question to me was, Lee, who do we play at left back?
I think I can make one. I think I can see make one change.
Go for it.
Sam Ballum.
Sam Ballum, you think? You sure that's what he's going to do?
Yeah, the Fairport's out injured. Sam Ballum probably.
Yeah, because you keep the back remaining three of fine, aren't they?
Yeah.
Ampadu partner in Rodon, Bogle, at right back in it.
Yeah.
And you play Byram at left.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Smith's not available either, so it might not be available. So, but speaking about the teams, right? Let's just have a quick look at this is how Plymouth lined up against Preston last time out. Hazard number, that's that player who went off. Sir Lux, Hedy.
Joe Warden, Ian Gowith, Ed Tanaka, Ryan Solomon, Ben Anderson, Willie Nigel, and John Paul.
So how come you get your spot on and I seem to struggle? I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is, Lee. But yeah, you seem to get all your names spot on. And it's pretty much spot on with that as well, mate. Really good. Really, really good. So that's how the team's lined up, right? Now, like you say, if Fairport's not available, you'd start Byram.
Yes.
But all the rest of the team, you keep the same. Well, Trip Ramazani deserves a start, Lee, after his performance. 2 late goals against Bristol.
I think Farky keeps the same team, but make one change Fairport.
Yeah, so you don't think he'll start? You don't think he'll start Ramazani now?
I don't think he'll start Ramazani because you keep winning games, and Ramazani come on with it in 2 minutes.
10 minutes or something. He got
10 minutes ago.
He scored on his first touch.
Yeah, scored 2 goals. Yeah.
Yeah, I like his celebration. That won't be doing his ankles any good though. He'll learn that as he gets older.
Yeah.
He might have to change his celebration style when he gets a bit older.
I want to see Ramazani start, but
he won't, will he?
No, because I want to see Ramazani start with taking someone off or take Ben Anderson off was Ramazani. But can't see if I can change this winning team.
No, I can't see it neither, mate. I can't see it neither. Look, I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna be arrogant to Plymouth because no games are gimme. There is such thing as an upset, right? So just for this video, Lee, I thought we'd do this, right? I thought we'd have a quick look at Burnley's Burnley and Millwall game, right? With it being last game of season and it all been riding on this. So just say Leeds United get beat by Plymouth, which I don't think they will, by the way, guys. I don't think they will. But I'm just speculating, right? Right. So if you look at this, right, this is Millwall's last five results. Yeah. So they beat Sheffield United, as we said, 1-0. They beat Middlesbrough at home 1-0. They got beat against Blackburn Rovers 4-1. But then they got a really good win against Norwich 3-1. And then they beat Swansea last time out. Now, obviously, Burnley in its same form as Leeds, right? So they got a draw with Derby County. They beat Norwich 2-1. They beat Watford 2-1. They beat Sheffield United 2-1. They put 5 past QPR last time out, right? So just say that Leeds don't get that result against we don't get a win against Plymouth, and we get a draw. I don't think this is as easy game for Burnley as what people think.
No.
I know Burnley are at home, so they've got home advantage in this game.
Yeah.
Right? But I do think that Millwall can give Burnley a game.
Yeah, I think Millwall can do it. Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So maybe just maybe Burnley finish on 98 points. We finish on 98 points, which I don't think we will. I think we'll beat Plymouth.
Yeah.
Right. So it ain't a foregone conclusion with Burnley getting the win. I don't think either. So it's going to be an interesting, exciting last day of season.
Yeah. Yes.
There's a lot riding on it at the top. Well, in playoffs especially. There's a battle eating up for playoff places.
Yep.
So we've got that to look forward to.
Yeah.
We know Leeds are there. We know Burnley are promoted.
Yeah.
So it's just a matter of enjoying the day tomorrow. It's supposed to be nice again, by the way. And then we'll see how we go. We'll see what happens come 2:30 in the afternoon. But hopefully, Leeds United aren't just promote. We haven't just got the promotion to look forward to. We've got championship champions to look forward to as well. So, Lee, final. What's your score prediction, please?
I'll go with probably 4-1 to Leeds.
You're going 4-1 Leeds.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to join you. I'm going to go 4-0 Leeds. I think Leeds will. They'll want to get this job done. They'll want to win the league. They'll want to send this message to not just to Burnley but to Premier League as well. That Leeds were the best champions, decided championship, and these teams like Wolves, West Ham. I don't think Spurs are going to be as bad next season. I don't think Man United are going to be as bad next season.
Yeah.
But if we can bring one or two of these other teams like Watford, like Wolves and West Ham into it, I think we're going to have a really, really good season.
Yeah,
I think we're going to have a good. I think we're going to be able to have a decent season next season. I'm not saying that we're going to win as many games as we have this season because it's all but impossible. But if we can send a message and a statement out to the rest of the league, we should be all right.
Yeah,
we should be all right. You know what I mean? Yeah. So what's your final words, please?
My final words.
Season, by the way. Final words for your preview at season.
My final words for preview season is, I know it's a bit for sales for Plymouth fans to get worried, but as long as I know these United fans, a long journey to Plymouth. Just enjoy your day and tomorrow. Leeds United hopefully get 3 points. If we get 3 points, and see what's going on with Leeds United.
Absolutely, absolutely, Lee. So we get 3 points with Wolt League.
Yes, and we can celebrate.
We can celebrate properly. Well, we'd be celebrating anyway. Let's be honest.
I know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if it's like Hanover or something.
I know for all sunstroke.
Yeah.
We'll let them off. We'll put it down to sunstroke.
Yeah.
You know, instead of them saying that they've got an Hanover, they can say they've got sunstroke. That'll do, won't it? There you go. That's an excuse to get out of work. Anyway, look, guys, thank you very much for supporting Lee this last season. It's been absolutely fantastic.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for watching his the Ellen Road reveal. I spelled it wrong. Someone pointed it out. I quickly corrected it. But thank you very much for that support you're showing, Lee. Much appreciated. And I know he appreciates it because he comes in and tells me when he gets messages, when he gets news and stuff. Honestly, God, Lee's a special young lad with special abilities, as you can tell. And for Lee, one subscriber is like 100. It really is. So Lee thinks he's doing. Well, I think he is as well. Lee's doing a fantastic job, and long may it continue into next season. Some new changes coming next season, that is for sure, but we'll let you know about them going into future. Yeah, and Lee, thank you very much for letting me co-work with you. Much appreciated. And I am trying to let you speak more. I really am. It's difficult. I'm so used to doing it in past. It's so difficult now, but I am getting better.
Yeah.
I'm getting better. So yeah, so listen, guys, thank you very much for bottoming me out for supporting Lee. Much appreciated. Lee, do you want to thank?
Thank you for watching TV.
Thank you for your support.
Thank you for your support.
It's a goodbye from me, everybody.
Match on zero. Goodbye for me.
Take care. Look after yourselves. Bye bye.